All right, coming from the beautiful book of First Corinthians, get ready to tell you why a lot of you women are alone and why a lot of you women will not marry. The very first reason is that you're rebellious and you don't listen. The next reason is this right here. First Corinthians chapter 7, we're going to start at verse 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I. This is Apostle Paul. But the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband. Wait a minute, I thought women could get married. I thought women could get divorced. I thought women could cheat on their husband with their husband's permission. Let's read that again. Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband. So all you married Jezebels, all you married adulteresses out here, sleeping with other men that are not your husband, divorcing supposedly. We know when it comes to the Bible, only a man can divorce his wife. Women cannot divorce their husband. There is no law given unto it. Just because you don't follow the law doesn't mean that the Most High Yah, doesn't mean that God, Father Adonai, is not going to follow his law and hold you accountable to his law. Verse 11. But if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. Well, so you wonder why a lot of you females out here, well, a lot of you natural born women out here who have supposedly divorced your husbands. Not in God's law you didn't divorce them. In God's law, the only thing you did was go out and commit adultery. Yes, you can commit spiritual adultery as well. Because a lot of women worship themselves and they want to be worshiped the way they want to be loved. What women do today, they go out and they call love, they mask love with worship. They want to feel this all the time. They need to be happy all the time. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that you need to be happy all the time, ladies. You are duty bound when you take those vows. That's why scripture says, do not make a vow. This is why brothers and sisters in the faith should be getting married. Because you both are bound by this law right here. There's so many unmarried women today because they went and broke up their damn homes. We would call them unmarried. What we need to start calling them is adulterers. And it is a serious crime unto the Father. That's why the Father will not allow another godly man to get with you. Not a man in the church, not a man who's a pastor, who preaching for God every Sunday, but a man that is a Torah keeper, that actually follows this word. That's why the majority of you will never be chosen by a man like that. Because of this right here. Because you were married, you departed, now you are to remain unmarried. Just because you don't follow law does not mean that God does not hold you accountable to this law. That's why after you've done been out here and done been sleeping around, committing adultery, as an adulteress, getting other men to commit adultery with you, you can't. God won't do that to a man. God won't do that to whom He made in His image. Woman was made for man. Look at this. Verse 14. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else where were your children unclean? But now are they holy. But if the unbelieving, the husband or the wife, depart, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such causes. So just because you divorced your husband 5 years ago and now he won't take you back because you've been out there hoeing around and committing adultery, guess what your punishment is? Because you decided to depart. Right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But if she depart, let her remain unmarried. So you are going to be uncovered. God's law doesn't say, oh, well, she didn't know about this, so that gives her a pass. No. No. God's law doesn't say, she wasn't in the faith then, so that don't apply to her. No. No. I tell you the truth, brothers and sisters. Women know far more what they're doing than they want to let on. They know how to manipulate. They know how to get what they want. This is why sin entered into the world through Eve. Through Eve's deception. And when Adam hearkened unto his wife versus the voice of the Most High Yah. And there's going to be a lot more women that will remain unmarried, that will remain uncovered for their disobedience. Shalom, shalom.